Hello. Welcome. It's Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. We are gonna unbox March's Fabulous Clubs today. The theme is bright botanicals, and it's all bright, vibrant florals, rainbow colors, oranges, purple. I hope you love it. I think everybody likes it so far. I really liked this month. So if you can hear me, type into the chat and let me know. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. I'm late. Thanks, Sylvia. Let me hear. I'm going to put on my good mic. There, that should be a little bit better. I know. Hi, Beth. Hi, Vonda. Hi, Caitlin. Of course I was. I had everything set. I even had time to get a snack and then had to change my sweatshirt because I spilled my snack, which was spaghetti, onto it. So I had to change the sweatshirt completely. But then I was about to go live and I realized I had grabbed the wrong tote panel. I grabbed the one from from January. And then I couldn't figure out where I'd actually put the tote panel, the Totally Fabulous panels that I have left from March. So it's the usual is happening here in the background. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Kim. All right. It is cold here. We got a little taste of spring last Thursday. It was like 70, high 70 here, which was just lovely. And it has been gone back down to being cold and like snowing sometimes. And I'm kind of over it. In Oregon, we get like first spring, second spring, fake spring. We get teased a lot before it actually becomes warm. I'm sure all of you in like Florida are just loving warm weather right now, but I'm still hearing sweatshirts and sweatpants. Hi, Julie. Let's see. Hi, Kim. Okay. So let's talk fabric clips. Okay. We're unboxing Bright Botanicals was the theme this month. Okay. I know I saw somebody who said, Caitlin said that you loved this month. Has anybody else we should have all gotten yours. Did anybody else love it? Have you made anything with it? Do you have plans to make anything with it? I have made a bag with it, which I posted a reel about it today. I love it. I love it. It's going to be my everyday bag. Oh, you get to meet me on Thursday. Yay! It has been slushing here all day today. Yep. It's craziness. I loved this month. Good. Thank you, Sylvia. This was one of the I really liked this month. It was a good one. It was all the colors that I love. I love all like things rainbow and bright and kind of in your face. And that's kind of how this month was. So I liked it. All right. Let's see. Talking behind the scenes first. So these designs that you're going to see, I found them last summer, I think, and like fell in love right away. And the designer had so many designs and so many different colorways on these. Honestly, I had a really hard time picking out which ones I was going to actually use because they were all like so good. So I had to narrow it down quite a bit, but that's also why some of you, like, I think the stripe was in, or no, maybe it was the periwinkle plaid that was in the box, but it wasn't in anything else. There was, and the pink plaid was only in the freaking Fabulous Club, but it wasn't in the other two. So I had some like extra designs to play with, but maybe at some point it'll have to come back, like, I don't know, on retail or pre-order with like the extra designs that I wasn't able to use too, because I'm telling you, there was a ton of different colorways. It was hard. But I was trying to use it, like coordinate them all to match like with one another, but also with the box and the tote panel. And like, so they all kind of intertwine. which sometimes makes it a little bit difficult. But I loved how, like for instance, these leaves, I loved how the colors just popped against like the darker backgrounds. And then also the plaids and the stripes, the coordinates. Well, I'll show you my bag that I made in a bit, but I used the coordinate on the outside and the mains on the inside because I like the coordinate so much. So I thought it was a pretty versatile club. Okay. If you're new, we are unboxing 3 different clubs. They are the Totally Fabulous Club, okay, the Freakin' Fabulous Club, which is the OG, and the So Fabulous Club, which is the box. That's the big one. Oh, thanks, Sylvia. The bag you made is fire. Thank you. I'm using it at the retreat. All right, and then all of the stuff I'm going to go quick and show you on my website. So all of what we discussed today can be found on my website. Let me share my sorry, I need to share my screen, but I actually need to show you what I'm sharing. Okay, so if you go to my website and then you go to Fabric Club, it gives you a drop down a bunch of resources. If you go to Fabric Club Reveals, then that will show you like the reveal and the resources from each club, what the designs are called, what the pattern recommendation is. And then once you click on it, kind of tells you all what we're going to talk about today, gives you pictures. And then, oh, there's the pattern, the recommended pattern. Okay. And then at the top, I usually try to put a link right here in the middle. And if you click on that, let's see if it, oh, no, it's not going to take me to it because it's a new page. Here, there, I clicked on it and there. It takes you to the retail. Okay. So this is all the retail that's left for the club we're going to be discussing today. Okay. And then also, if you stay around, let me go back to me. Hold on. Okay, if you stay around until the end, as always, I do a little like a drawing type thing for a special prize for someone. So if you want to win a prize or if you want a chance to win a prize, I'll just tell you, everybody probably knows, it's a 6-pack of the tags that from Heartwood and Hyde that go with this month's club. If you'd like for a chance to win at those, you can, I'm going to share, go to, let's see, that link. Okay. And I'll also share it on the, I'll share it in the chat too. Just let me get to it on my computer here. And all you do is enter your first, last name, and email. It adds you to the drawing, and then it also will enter you into my email list too. So that's all I do with the info. I don't share it with anybody else. Okay. So head on over there. It shows what, oh, there's that link again. Sometimes people say that the link is clickable on the screen, but then other times I've heard that it's not. So I don't know. I've put it in the chat as well, just in case. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, let's start sharing the actual club now. So make sure, oh yeah, it worked. Okay, it's okay, Helen. I'm not signing up. That's nice, Sylvia. Although it would be totally fine if you did sign up. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Misty. All right, I'm actually going to give you a second to enter the giveaway, and I'm going to step away because I just realized that the bag I made, which I have to show you because it's the recommended pattern, of course I left it in the other room. Okay, so hold for a minute. I'm going to share. Yep, that's what it should look like after, or that's what the page should look like when you're going to sign up for the giveaway. Okay, hold for a second and I will be right back in like 10 seconds. All right, I'm back already. I think that was even less than 10. Yeah, you're never too late for me, Yvonne. I'm always running late and there's always chaos happening. So as long as you're cool with that. Okay, has everybody had a chance to sign up? You can also go to it while I'm chatting too. That works. Okay. All right. Let me take this off the screen. Yeah. Let me take the banner. Well, I can leave the banner up for y'all for a bit at least. All right. So let's start. Okay. We're going to start with the extras. Okay. Jade and Chris from Heartwood and Hyde. We all love their tags. And that's usually what I try to put in these clubs is matching tags. Okay. So this time it was on black and pearl white pearl. I think I'm going to try to hold it up. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to see on screen, but these were the tags. You can kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but that top one is a little pearlescent. It's pretty cute. So these tags exactly match the designs from the clubs. Okay, it was the bouquet. It was the design that was on the Totally Fabulous panel. And we discussed putting, I went back and forth about putting a like words or some kind of a text or something on it, similar to what I did on the stickers. We decided not to just because they're so detailed, right? And that was also how I felt about, you'll see in a minute on the Totally Fabulous panels. I thought these flowers were so detailed and the shading is so good on them that they really didn't need any words, right? Thank you, Kirsten. Love the fabrics and the tags. Yeah, we all love Heartwood and Hyde. Jade is actually going with me and Jenna from Thunderbird Handcrafted. We're all rooming together at the retreat this weekend. So we are very excited for a little mini vacay with sewing, right? So the seam allowance, as they always do, is 3/16 on all four sides. And then also included in the pack, I mean, this is just like kind of a little side extra, is these stickers that say, same flowers as on the tags. They say, be your beautiful self. I think we always need that. We all need that reminder once in a while, right? So I thought that was just a fun ad. The cork tags, if you don't happen to win the 6-pack that I'm giving away at the end today, they are available, but they're members only on the website. And they're in the collection with all of the rest of the retail from this month's club. If you're not a member, I don't think they'll show up for you to even purchase. Okay, so they should only show up if you're a member. Are you're jelly of the little vacation? Yes, don't forget to what? I don't know. I might have already forgotten something. All right. So let's move on. Let's talk about the Totally Fabulous Club. Okay. I'm going to put up, oh yeah, you're jealous of the, Vonda, you should have come. It's in Wisconsin. I'm pretty excited. I have a lot to do beforehand, but my goodness, we're excited to go. But it's like that much ado, like right before you go on a vacation, and then you get to breathe once you get on the plane, hopefully. All right, but my flight takes off at like 5 a.m., so we'll see. All right, so the Totally Fabulous Club. First off, everybody always asks me, what is the difference between the poly waterproof canvas and the cotton waterproof canvas. So look it, I made a little cheat sheet for you. Okay. So the poly waterproof canvas, I think that would be my favorite if I had to choose one. Okay. It's of course 100% polyester, whereas the cotton waterproof canvas is 100% cotton. Okay. Which means the polyester has a little bit more of like that slippy feel to it, where the cotton just feels kind of like a heavier duty cotton canvas. Okay. The weight you can see is about the same. Actually, the poly is a little slightly heavier. The poly is soft and pretty like flexible, drapey, where the cotton is like firm, more firm and structured. I mean, they're both more durable than standard cotton canvas. They're easy to wipe clean. The texture on the poly is like smoother. Like I said, it's a little more like smooth, slippy. It feels like polyester versus the classic canvas texture. And then let's see, shape retention. I already said that the poly is a little bit more flexible, less rigid, more flowy, I guess. I always had a hard time finding like the exact words to try to describe the poly. The cotton waterproof canvas holds its shape well, resists folding, yes, it has pretty good structure to it too. But I would say that the poly also has, it's resistant to folding. It doesn't look all like crunchy if you like shove it in the corner. Color and vibrancy on both is great. If you want more drape, that's great for the poly. More structure, cotton is great. That said, I did the poly. I used the poly on the bag that I made, and I just added a little bit more. I added cotton woven interfacing, but then I also added the slightly firmer interfacing from Castine Handcrafted. Okay, so it's totally up to, I mean, everybody has their preference. So I think usually it's like I want to say it's like a 3 to, yeah, like 2/3 of you like the poly over the cotton waterproof canvas. Yeah. Caitlin says, colors on the poly waterproof canvas are so vibrant. I think that they are more vibrant on the poly waterproof canvas. It's like the saturation is turned up just a little bit, right? Sylvia likes both of them. Yep. All right. So the actual, let's talk the actual tote panel. Okay. So I'm going to add it here. I can hold it up for you too. It's just a little bit hard to see sometimes. But basically on this tote panel, you get 2 half yards. Okay. You get a half yard of a main design, which is the one on the left there. That was the orange garden, I think I called it. Then you get a half yard on the right, which is, I think that was called the multi-plaid. And then 2 11x16 panels. Now I say that you get a half yard. It's like a half yard plus, I guess. I believe it's 20 by 40 in size, each of those half yards. So it's kind of like a half yard plus, right? His half yards are generally only 18 by 36. Okay. So this is what the full panel looks like if you would just like hold it up. Okay. So your main on your left, you're coordinating on your right, and then of course the 2 middle panels. And then there's just a closer look at the panels, the main, and the cord. Okay. So now want to see why I don't really show it this way? Because it's hard. It's hard to show you well, I guess it's good for scale though, to show you how much there really is, right? Okay. And I have to step way far back. Okay. So there's what it looks like if you were in person. Okay. So like I said, they are 20 across And then up and down they are 40. Okay, each of those half yards. It's because that my supplier works in meters, not yards, and centimeters, not inches. So they go by, I'm trying to think. Yeah, they go by meters, which is technically 40 inches, right? I think that's right. Kendra, I went a little crazy last month with the poly, but next time I think I'll try the cotton. Yeah, I mean, you got to try both to figure out what you like, right? I really, and the other thing about the poly, people ask me sometimes, oh, I had a bunch of cut pieces because I made the bag. But when you cut it, I mean, you can get like strings and stuff, right? That kind of like pop up. But the nice thing about the poly is you can singe those a little bit and it takes care of the edge, whereas you can't really do that with the cotton. That said, the cotton doesn't really fray quite as much, but I was making the bag yesterday and I had some different like panels and whatnot that I was working with for pockets, and the strings on the poly were kind of driving me crazy. So I just took my lighter and just lightly singed around and it was done. All right. Very generous in the yard. Good. I'm glad you like it. Michelle likes both. See, it's so hard. I know Jenna from Thunderbird Handcrafted, she will like lay down on a dying hill about how great the poly is over the cotton. So it's totally a preference thing. Okay. So yeah, I think I showed you on the panels, the 11 by 16 panels that came on the Totally Fabulous yardage. Those it's the exact same design as are on these fun little tags, as well as the sticker. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have a few of the poly. I feel like I have a few more of the poly than I do of the cotton waterproof canvas left in the shop on retail. And it's also on that site that I showed you before. All right, we're ready to talk about the OG, the freaking fabulous fabric club. I have poly in my subscription, but ordered cotton in the baseball print to check it out. Yeah. So also, if you are ever super confused and if it's holding up your ordering and you don't know what to do, I'm always happy to, I usually have like scraps here and there. I'm always happy to send you like a scrap of poly and or cotton waterproof canvas with your order. Just email me and ask, and I'm happy to do it. All right. So the OG, the freaking fabulous fabric club. Okay. This is what it looks like. Look at all those pretty time consuming folds. While I'm folding the fabric, the OG fabric clubs each month, that is when I get the most true crime watching TV in. It's nice though. It's kind of like, it does take a while. And I'm generally kind of a perfectionist at it. I've had my kids try to help me here and there, and they don't do as good of a job as I do. So I kind of like to just do it. It's kind of like a nice, not mindless activity, but you know what I mean? Where it's just like, it's repetitive and you don't have to think too much about it. And you can like concentrate on something else. You can watch something. So I watch a lot of Dateline happens while I'm folding these. Okay, so there it is, taken out of the bag. Michelle, you could come work for me folding. Come live in Oregon with me. All right, so you have 6 different prints, okay? I usually try to put like the brightest main on the front. So that one was called the Orange Garden. Okay, and this was also on the Totally Fabulous panel, but of course in a waterproof canvas. This is all, what I'm holding up right now is all cotton woven. So the freaking Fabulous Fabric Club is cotton woven. This is the multi-plaid, which might be my favorite. I have a hard time between the multi-plaid and this next one. The the garden leaves. I love both of those so much, which is weird because you'd think I'd like this one because I am such a pink girl. That's just the pink plaid is what that one's called. And then next is, I'll put it down so I can truly unfold it well. Okay. This was the purple garden. So it's the same design as the first one on top, the orange garden, but it was just like a purple colorway with a black background. And this is the one that came in, yeah. If you got the box, you got this one in waterproof canvas. And then lastly is the periwinkle stripe. So what I tried to do is I usually try to have at least 2 of the designs in these packs to coordinate with one another. In this one, I feel like 1, 2, 3, and 4, these all coordinated, but then the last 3 also coordinated, right? So the pink could kind of go both ways. Okay? You can't believe. Thank you, Maureen. Michelle, that you have good practice then. You could come and work for me. Michelle says that she worked for a t-shirt company who has 13 folding t-shirts in the back room. That is some tedious work, I bet. But also kind of like mellowing, like calming. Like sometimes work like that it's like soothing or something, right? All right. I can't believe you should fold that. Thank you, Sylvia. I do try. I'm also a bit of a perfectionist, so sometimes it takes me longer than it probably should. All right. So let's see. We also have limited. So I released the retail on these to club members, I think, first, and then everybody else second on last week. I'm really low on, I have some of these left in half yards. I think the leaves and the orange garden, I only have like 2 or 3 half yards left, and I don't have any full yards of those. The only full yards I have left, I have well, you'll see it next, but the multi-stripe I have, and then I have the periwinkle plaid, I think. Yeah, in full yards. But other than that, everything kind of moved quickly. Okay. Should we do the So Fabulous Club next? And then we'll talk about the project and next steps, because I'm really excited about next new things coming up. Okay, so if you got the So Fabulous box, you got hopefully this. Hopefully yours didn't come too torn up from the post office. So, and I know some of them are having, it looks like they're going through war on their way to you. I'm working with my supplier, my box supplier, to get a thicker stock on the cardboard that they use for the boxes. So bear with me in the meantime, because I still really want pretty boxes, but it annoys me that they come to you all just really beat up. Okay. Folding. Stacy, you could come work with me too. That should be one of the requirements. Can you fold? All right. So this is So Fabulous Club. So let me put this, I'll put this up here. We'll talk about it and then I'll show it in real person. Okay. So this is what it came with, right? You had an 18-inch roll of super softy vinyl in black, a 12-inch roll of the smooth vinyl in the multicolored garden leaves, a half yard in cotton woven of both periwinkle plaid and multi-stripe, and those 2 aren't in anybody else's clubs. Those were not featured in the Freaking Fabulous Fabric Club or the Totally Fabulous Club. Okay. And then we had a yard of medium weight waterproof canvas in black, and of course a half yard of the purple garden, and that's in the poly waterproof canvas. Okay, let me take that off so it's just me. All right, let's talk about it and show it. So what should we do? Well, this isn't that exciting to show, but as far as I can tell, everybody is loving the super softy vinyl, I think. And I do try to source all of my stuff for domestic up through industrial machines. And I have a domestic, a semi-domestic, or a domestic, a semi-industrial, as well as an industrial behind me. Here she is. Okay. So I do sew stuff across the board on all of them. All right. So I try to make sure it's going to work for everyone. But yes. So Sylvia, you like the black vinyl? Yeah. It feels so just like soft and yummy. Right. And it's not super thick. Right. So if you're on a domestic, you still kind of have to watch out for, the thicker seams once you're progressing in the bag making process. And once you're like towards the end, the finishing of the project, sometimes that's where it gets a little dicey, but that's kind of why I try to get like a thinner option for the vinyls. Okay. Next was the I love these leaves. I love to smell it too. Does anybody else love the smell of vinyl, or is it just me? All right, so there's the the garden leaves. Okay, and that was just on smooth vinyl. Then we have these ones. It took me a while to figure out how I was going to fold these little hot boys in the boxes, because I was like, I have to fold them cute. The other ones are folded cute. So I think I like this way though. And it's still, you still have like the diagonal. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, but the diagonal. All right. So this is the periwinkle plaid and the multi-stripe. Okay. Then you had the most boring part of the box is of course, black solid waterproof canvas. But this is really great for the inside of the bags, which is why I included it. And I included a full yard. So hopefully you're able to make multiple bags. Okay. Actually, with all of my stuff, my boxes aren't to be used just for one project. I want you to make like all of the things, right? In fact, I think I need to think this through, but I'm thinking it would be fun to do some sort of a competition to see how much you can actually make with just the ingredients that are in the box. Because I want to make it worth your while. like, $75.50 is a lot of money. So I want to make sure it's worth your while and you're not just getting, 2 projects worth or something. You should be able to make several. This was what was this? The Purple Garden. Losing my train of thought. And this was on the poly waterproof canvas. Diana, you're fine. You're not late. Okay. Sylvia needs another room for my stuff. I was looking at these yesterday and was waiting for today. To pre-order. So Julie, wait a little bit longer because there's a special deal at the end. Don't do it right now. All right. Okay. Was that everything from the So Fabulous box? I think it was. Okay, let's talk project. This is the fun stuff. Okay. Not that the products aren't, but I like I like to see what you can do with them, right? Okay, so the pattern for this month is from Stitches by Christy. Okay. It is the Tegan Tote. And I just realized, let's see if I can bring it up real quick and show you. So I have been saying this all week, but I'm going to say it again. Don't wait on getting this pattern. So if you're one of the Fabulous Club members, you got an insert in your pack, right? Or your box. Okay. And on the insert, if you read down towards the bottom where I talk about the pattern recommendation, Christy, who's amazing, gave you all 40% off of this pattern through this month. It's through April 30th. Okay. So do not wait on downloading it because it's a good deal and it is a really fun pattern to make. Okay. There's the link of where to go. I will also put it in the chat. Okay. But make sure before you go and purchase it that you use the code if you're in the fabric in one of the fabulous clubs. Okay. Let me see. This is, let's see, I'm going to share. Okay. This is on her site. Oop, let me take the banner down real quick. Okay. This is on Christy's site. All right. So it's usually 15. I think 40% off takes it down to 9. All right. But look, she gives you all of the supplies needed. How handy is that? And look at all the different ways. So these are all the ways from her, you know, that her testers made it. And I'm going to show you several different ways that it can be made as well with the club fabrics. Oh, look at, there's that coveted back stitch, stitch pattern. Okay. So that's where to go. Also, the link is on my website on, you know, where the pattern, the club reveals are. Same place as always, right? Okay. All right. So Beth, I love this pattern. Yep. Perks of the club. Okay. So this is the one that I made yesterday. So I was saying I used well, technically the coordinate, which was the multi-plaid there. I used that on the outside. There's the back of it. So there's no pocket on the back, but you could, if you could do it like this on both sides if you wanted. But I did not. I did the pocket on the front here. Okay, and she has like just a really cool way that I've never done a pocket before, like how she has you do the pocket. Okay, and she also, I meant to say that too. It's also a cool way of doing a two-tone strap. And then of course you see that lovely tag. Okay, then the inside is like a fun, like little party. The inside, it's like kind of like just, it's fine on the outside. It's cute. It's classic, right? But then the inside is, I wish I had a light on it. It's like a little party in there. So I used the orange garden on the inside, multi-plaid up at the top, and then I did some purple vinyl like accents. And then the other side of it, you can see that middle pocket right here. Okay, and then there's a snap. So the fun thing too is it seems like when I cut out the pattern, it seemed like there was a lot of pieces. And I was like, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? It is nice because you can really customize it however you want. Like you can just do, you don't have to do any pockets. You can just do this like with a panel across the middle and the front. Okay. Or you could just do a simpler like inside without all of that. Okay. This pocket on the inside, and I didn't realize this until I was doing it. This pocket on the inside is put together the same exact way, woo, as this outside pocket. How fun is that? Right? Yeah, you can totally copy me, Sylvia. It's buy one, get one free right now. Okay. So Stitches by Christy is buy one, get one free. So that might be even a better deal. But if you miss it, then you can still use the 40% off. Or if you're not in the fabric club, go do the buy one, get one right now. And if you, or you could, I don't know, or you could do both. Do whatever is the best deal for you. Right? All right. So that's mine. But wait, there's more. Okay. I had, let's see. Let me go to the maker picks. Okay. So Cynthia from Dandelion Craft and Creations, she made this Tegan tote. How cute is that? Right? So she did not do the pocket on the front. She just did that one main panel. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, she did stripes on the insides, which I think is just adorable. Okay. And then Beth from So Country also made the Tegan tote. And Beth has a tutorial for this bag as well. And I will put that up on the banner and link it in the comments as well. Okay. But look at how different Beth's looks from, let me go back, from Cynthia's, and then from mine, right? So there's just so many different ways that you can do it. It's really lovely. Okay, let me, before I forget, let me put, okay, there's the So Country tutorial. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I just made it go away. Wait 1 second. Let me just get the link so that you can, so I can put it in the chat box, and then I'll put it back up on the on the screen too. Okay, so here's the, you're welcome, Beth. Beth, I swear. So I was doing the bag yesterday, right? I was making the bag feverishly because I'm running late as always, and I have way too many things to do. And so I was making the bag, and there were a few spots where I was slightly confused, and I flipped over to Beth's tutorial, which is actually still on my iPad right next to me. So hi, Beth. And Beth, you explained things so well, and so like it made it so much easier for me. And I think actually you might have said it first, like you constructed the outside, and then you went and you didn't, I think you said that you didn't even have to show how to do construction on the inside because it was the same as you had done on the outside, which is genius, I think. Makes everything so much easier. So that is where you can go. I also just realized that I don't think I linked this on the actual club reveals portion of my website. I will do that as soon as the live is over, so that, you know, when you go back to and you're like, who did I get that? Who was that tutorial with? It'll be linked on my website as well. Okay. It was a fun sew. And I know I'll stop talking about this in a bit, but I'm very excited about my bag. I want to do, so you can kind of see, I need to do a good press on this baby, but you know, there's different panels. Like this is, this is a rectangle. Then of course you have this, then you have the accent on this. Then there's another rectangle over here. Okay. So, and then of course you have the bottom, right? There's two different pieces on the bottom. So I think it would be really fun to do a color blocked bag out of this. Wouldn't that be fun? I want to do I want to do brights, but that's because it's me, right? I would love to do like these colors, but in a color block bag. I might have to do it. It would be so fun. All right. It was such a fun sew. And I was kind of stressed yesterday because I was stressed about I needed to get it done. I wanted to make sure I had it done before I did the live today. And there was so much else going on in my household. The kids started back to school from spring break today. So there was just a lot. It was a whole kerfuffle. So I was stressed about it, and it was still a fun sew, even though I was stressed. So that's saying something. All right. Let's see. Okay, next. I think, we need to talk about the other make. Okay, so, I guess I didn't go over this, but the Stitches by Christy, the Tegan tote, it's beginner friendly, but up through like seasoned sewists, right? So you can really, it's like a choose your own adventure, right? You can make it however difficult you want, okay? And I think it's just really classic. I love it. It's no fuss. So the way Christy is written, I've not done one of her patterns before. It's like very simply written, not too many words, like easy to follow pictures, just all around. It was just like no fuss, no muss. Let's just get it done and make a bag, right? And then of course I already talked about Beth and how wonderful and how wonderful you are, Beth. All right. So let's talk about the other makes. So Rebecca, let me add this back to the stage. So one of my other makers, Rebecca, she made this, and I had to show this because I think it is adorable. And the pink vinyl accent is just too much. Okay. Yeah. Christy's writing style it's very easy to follow. I love it. So Rebecca's it's her brand is called Hilltop Stitches, and this is called I hope I'm pronouncing this right, the Bartleby Slade by Unicats. And I thought this was just so stinking cute, and the pop of pink was just I love it. So I had to make sure I showed it. Okay. So let's see. And then, I also need to mention that if you are in any of the clubs, I try to also make sure that the pattern that I recommend yields well to like any of the 3 clubs. Okay. So this one, of course, it has the black vinyl. I actually used the Twinkle faux suede, which has like a black shimmer to it. I did not use the super softy, but black vinyl nonetheless. So black vinyl, but then if I used the panel from the Totally Fabulous Club, I just didn't use the 11 by 16 actual, feature panels. But both of these fabrics are poly waterproof canvas. And they were from the Totally Fabulous Club. Did I say So Fabulous before? I might have. But I used the Totally Fabulous panel plus the black vinyl. I do, Sylvia. I was just about to talk about it. So other things that go well with the club. Okay. So of course we had the super softy black. Okay. This is the super softy, but it's an amethyst. And I posted a picture, I think, on Instagram the other day, but it is really lovely, especially with the purple garden. It matches the other ones too, but I just really love it with the purple garden. Okay. Let's see. Then we also have the Twinkle faux suede. Oh, let me grab it. The Twinkle faux suede in Midnight. So this is up there. You can kind of see when I do that. It's like a black on black shimmer. It is I've made so many bags with this one. I've made it 3, 4, maybe even more than that bags. I've made 2 bags with this just in the past, like within the last month. I made the one yesterday, but then I also made my San Francisco Giants bag. I used this too. All right. Do I have any pink super softy left? Yes. I have the pink, and then I have purple. And then I think I have like a darker, like a navy and a black. I will say I have put in an order with my supplier, and I should be getting more within the next month of different stuff. And all of the vinyl I ordered, I tried really hard, and it was really difficult because when I go to order stuff from my supplier, I have so many different sample books, and it's like going into the grocery store hungry, if you've ever done that. And you just need a few things, and then you get there and you want, like, your bill is like $400. And then they always say, don't go in the grocery store hungry. I don't know how to not do that when I'm ordering from my supplier. It's so difficult. So I've really tried to stick with my goal of the items that I'm ordering, the vinyls, the waterproof canvases, all of that stuff that I'm ordering from my supplier. I'm trying to make sure that it matches like at least 2 different clubs, right? So that you have a source for when you're like, oh shoot, I need like vinyl, or I need like something for the innards, or which is the inside. I just call it the innards of a bag. I need something to line it with. Then at least you can come and you can try to get something that you know, like from my shop, that will, you know, coordinates with the club fabrics, right? Because I know it's hard. And especially online, like there's so much shopping that you're doing online now. It's hard to know what really matches. So that's my goal, is to make sure that what I have in stock matches with my stuff. And so, and you can always email me and you can ask me or message me on Instagram. And you can message me and you can message me and ask if it's, you know, if something matches or coordinates or not, or if I have something that coordinates, because sometimes I have something that's not on the site yet, but it does. All right, innards. Yes, I call it the innards. I don't call it the inside of the bag or the lining. Yes. Coordinate sources. Yeah. Coordinates there have to be coordinates, right? Otherwise, it just makes it so hard. Okay, Kelly, just message me on Instagram or send me an email, just Katie at My Little Shindig, or you can go on the contact us page on my website. And I'll send you the PDF that I sent, the PDF with the code and everything. That's fine. I'll always do that. It's not like if you lose it, too bad. All right. I need pink and orange. I don't have, so I have yellow, Erin. I have some of the plush vinyl in yellow and orange, which are really bright yellows and oranges. And I have the pink and super softy. Oh, and I have a lime. I think it's called Salted Margarita, and it is good. You might like all of those. Okay. All right. We talked about, okay. So the other thing I do have printed vinyl. Okay. This was part of the So Fabulous Club. This is my very last 12-inch roll of this. It wasn't on the website until a few minutes ago because I needed it to show in this live. So I didn't put it on the website because it sold out so fast. But there's one left on there right now. Then I only have 2 of these left. So the orange garden in just this printed smooth vinyl, I have 2 left. And then, I have these. So I have some half yards of the purple garden and a few full yards of the purple garden. The orange garden sold out long ago. And then I have some of these. I think these are just full yards. But this is the periwinkle petite plaid. It's a slightly smaller plaid. See? But I liked the size contrast because I feel like sometimes you need a size contrast on different designs. Okay. You can't find the pink. Oh no. I'll double check. I'll double check it. Maybe it's red that I can see from here. Sorry, it's on the back wall. If there is none on the site, I definitely think I ordered some with my supplier because that pink goes with a lot. So if it's not there, it should be soon. Sorry. Okay. Should we do the giveaway? Let's see if I have anything else. Oh, let's do a sneak peek. So next month, let's hope I put it on here. Yes. Next month is called Garden Party. And it's florals, but it is quite different than this month. This gave me kind of like Mother's Day vibes. I think I might make my mother a bag out of one of these. So the next month is the Garden Party. It's they're kind of distinct florals, but each of them has a coordinate that goes with that one. Okay, so there's like 3 main florals, and each of those has a coordinate that goes with it. That makes sense. Yeah, they are really fun. And I will say next month also, I didn't give you a sneak peek of it. The Totally Fabulous panel for the Garden Party is completely different from any of the other designs as well. So if you are a person that gets all 3 clubs, you're going to get a lot of different designs and fabrics to work with, which I think will be fun. But I think, yes, what I have coming for the main vinyl, like, so I did the super softy. I think we'll go with everything across the board, which was a challenge. All right. I know I am a tease. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Before we pick a winner, I want to say that tomorrow is April Fool's Day. It's also my birthday, which is totally reasonable that it would be my birthday, right? I know. But I wanted to do something fun for my birthday, and this is not a joke. But I opened all 3 fabulous clubs. Okay? They are all open right now. Okay? I was going to open them on April Fool's Day, of course. Then I was like, well, I'm doing the live the day before. I might as well open them tonight. So I opened them to my wait list earlier today for people that were already on the wait list. But if you're not on the wait list and you think that any of these clubs look fun, they are open for you to join right now. Let me see. Oh yeah. There's the link for the clubs, or you can just go to my website, and you can click on the fabric club, and then the first drop down, it says join the club now. Okay. If you join the club today before the 1st, which is tomorrow, you will receive the April club shipment. Okay. The club processes each month on the 1st of the month. Okay. So if you join today, it will process. It'll be $0 to join. And then tomorrow at like 10 a.m. or something, that's when the clubs process. Okay. If you don't join until tomorrow, then you won't receive your first club shipment until like mid-May. I usually try to have them shipped by like the 15th-ish. Okay. So if you want to join today, you'll receive April's, which I just showed you a sneak peek of. If you join after today, you will be receiving mid-May's shipment. Okay. Does that make sense? I know it's a lot. I got a lot. Thank you. 24 this year. I'm only 23. All right. So also from Happy Katie Day. I love that, Sylvia. Oh, Maureen. So we're Aries together. We're almost birthday twins. I have a few. Lauren Mormino and me are both April Fool's Day. So we're birthday twins. All right. So also for my birthday, I want to do something else fun too. So, and this is why I said, somebody said about buying retail, and I said, don't do it yet. So for my birthday, and it's starting right. Let me make sure it's active. Yeah, it's starting right now. Okay. So for my birthday, if you spend $43, I wonder why, in my shop, you get free shipping if you use the following code. So let me put the code in here. Okay. Let me see. I'm just going to type it in the chat. And this is on retail orders, y'all. Not that there is anything else that it would really work for, but okay. So if you use code, let's see if it actually posts it. It's thinking. I know I am a temptress. Okay, so if you use code HAPPY43, you get free shipping through, it's all day. It's now through tomorrow. Okay, so it's done on April 2nd at like midnight. Okay. Yeah. So $43, that's your subtotal, of course. Okay. Also, if you're a club member, it still works with your 10% discount. Okay. So don't forget about your 10% discount. I know I'm a bad influence. I'm a dealer, fabric dealer. I'm a temptress. Okay. All right. I know. Isn't it crazy, Sylvia? I feel like I'm about 85. Okay. Let me pull. I'm going to pull names. Actually, let's give everybody. Should we give you? There's only like 17 of you that have signed up for the giveaway. I feel like you're going to be missing out. So here, I'm going to put the giveaway, the link one more time in the chat, y'all. And I'll give you like another minute to sign up. So the giveaway is a 6-pack of tags plus the sticker from the Fabulous Club this month. The giveaway sign up is right there in the I do have Bag It Up packs. I think they're on sale too. I think that they're in the last chance section of my website. Let me look. As long as I'm waiting. Last chance sale under retail. Yeah. Misty, they're only $13.65 for the pack. So yeah. Y'all, if you haven't looked too, while everybody is signing up for the giveaway, let me share. So if you go to, let me see. I'm going to share this tab real quick. Yeah. Okay. If you go to my main website, right, you go to retail and then last chance sale. There's a bunch of good stuff in here that is cheap. So there's the Bag It Up, not safe for work packs that are $13.65, which is a crazy good deal. Okay. There's some good stuff in here and it's all on sale. So there's beautiful boobs, zipper pulls. I'm not really planning on carrying zipper pulls anymore. So all of what I have left is in here. Okay. So last chance sale. You should go check it out. Glitter TPU vinyl. Everybody likes to use that for like the clear pockets and whatnot. Yeah. There's some good stuff in there that I think it kind of just goes unnoticed. I'm thinking about redoing my website a little bit so that it's, I don't know, so that it's more in your face, flashy. I don't know what to call it. All right. Let's see what our signups look like now. Ooh, we have 26. All right. Is anybody else in the... Why, Diane? Why? Refresh your page, Diane. You should be able to. Refresh it and see. Hi, Georgiana. Yeah, well, right. Yes. Erin, you know something that not everybody else knows. Forever ago and put one on my mom's wallet. I made her. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the last chance sale is a good one. All right, let's see. Who was saying they couldn't? Diane, did you try again? Did you like refresh and try to sign up again? What's a Bag It Up pack? A Bag It Up pack. Okay, this is, I don't know. Am I going to get kicked off YouTube if I show you all what this is? All right, let's see. I can show you. Let's see. Last chance sale. It is. Can you see what that is? So those are tags from Heartwood and Hyde. And those are little peen zipper pulls. Which were all the rage back in like COVID era. And it was bananas. But now, you know, they're good for gag gifts, I think, or maybe this is just your vibe, or bachelorette parties. That's what I would have used them for. Okay. Diana's obsessed with them. Yeah. They're pretty funny. And they do have good weight to them, I will say. The poles, they have some serious good weight to them. All right. I forgot to put the tag inside the zip pocket of her wallet too. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I know I'm so naughty. All right. I probably only have like 10 or 15 packs of them left total. And I'm not planning to reorder. So if you need those zipper pulls and tags to go with, you should get them. Okay. Let's see. Are we good with the drawing now? Because I could just keep talking, people. Jessica's on. Jessica, I see that you're the last person that signed up. That was 3 minutes ago. So we must be good. The balls do have weight. All right, I'm going to export this to a CSV, and then I got to save it into, I've got to put it in the wheel of names, of course. That's how I run the giveaways. We were talking about the Christmas tree box. Yeah, I know you were talking. Oh, the balls have weight. Wait, now I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, so those balls have weight, but Misty, Jade. Actually, I reached out to Jade and we came up with that together specifically to go with those pulls. Hi, Jessica. Okay, let me get y'all here. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You all, okay, let's do the giveaway. And I have one more thing to say, and then you can all leave and have a great night. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me do this first, one thing at a time. I'm very squirrel sidetracked, as you know. Okay, let me share this. Well, let me take the comment. Okay, share. Wheel of names. I think I got everybody on there. Okay, there we go. We now know that Katie has on her mind. Yeah. All right. Who's going to win it? Oh, Michelle, are you still on? With my giveaways, you have to be here to win. So, Michelle, type into the chat if you're still there. And in the meantime, if Michelle's not there, then we will move to another winner. However, in the meantime, oh, Michelle is here. Okay. Michelle, you won the tags. Yay. So I'm going to send this to you. Okay. 6-pack of tags. Okay. Before you all leave, okay, I wanted to talk sew-alongs. So I mentioned this on my stories the other day. It really stresses me out because I never get to sew. And I like put it off, and other stuff always, stuff always gets in the way. And believe it or not, I still feel like super guilty about sewing bags up and whatnot, even though like it's literally part of my job. But I still have like, I don't know, it's like sewer's guilt. Like I should be doing something else. So I was thinking that maybe it would be fun to do monthly sew-alongs for the recommended patterns. And I think, yeah, Michelle's here. She typed into the chat she's on Facebook. The recommended monthly patterns. So I think what I would like to do is do it in like a 2 segment, 2 lives to sew up the bag. So maybe the first one, like for this, I was thinking that we could do, the first one would just be cutting out your pieces, doing the interfacing, and then doing the straps, because that takes some time. Okay. And then the next one could be like constructing the whole bag, and maybe the sew-alongs would only be a couple of hours versus like 6 plus. If you've been to some of our Bob and Buddies Bash sew-alongs, it's like, I think it's 6 to 8 hours. I'm a sew slower too. Slow sewer. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, I was thinking it would be really fun to do it. So I'm trying to come up with, of course, I'm going to the Lynn's Handmade retreat this weekend. April is kind of crazy, but I'm kind of determined to come up with 2 days in April where we could do the sew along. If you'd like to join. So stay tuned. I'll send an email out to I'll send it to my whole list, but obviously to the Fabulous Club members too. And then maybe that would also help you all to use your fabrics. Cause I know that's tough, right? They kind of start collecting. I get it. It happens to me too. So maybe we can help each other out by sewing with one another. The Slow Sewist Club. I love it. Yeah. And on all of my sew-alongs, I like to do like different prizes and stuff. And maybe we'll have guest appearances come in and fun stuff like that. So, I mean, at the very least, it will be amusing. All right. So, yes, I will be. Can I be like secretary of the Slow Sewist Club? I love that. All right. So stay tuned because in April, I'm going to say like mid and then maybe end April. I don't know if I'll do like it on weekends. I know a lot of people said they'd like to do it in the evenings. So I might have to do like 1 in the morning when my kids are at school. Like maybe the prep part would be earlier in the day and the actual like construction would be more like afternoon, evening time. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure it out though, but I would think it would be fun. It would be a fun like monthly thing to get in routine to do together. So stay tuned. Okay. All right. Amber always talks about sewing slow. See, she can be in it too. Yes. Can we do that? I'm serious, Erin. I want to do it. And we could have like shirts and sweatshirts and stickers. We're going to get offline and we're going to talk to Amber about this because I know she'd be into. All right, you all. Thank you for joining. Don't forget that the club is open if you're not in it. Okay, you get some fun perks by being in the club. You get 10% off all the time on retail and then 10% off shipping and first access to a lot of like different sales and retail dropping and all that, plus access to purchase tags. And it's just fun. It's fun and happy. All right, have a good night, everyone. I'll try to post some pictures from the retreat this weekend, okay? All right, and if you're going, I can't wait to see you. I'm a hugger. Just be aware. All right, bye. Good night.